Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, your first cold start on the brand new 2020 Maserati Ghibli S Gransport. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video where I have a special treat for you guys. This is the first 2020 Maserati Ghibli to hit the lot here at Maserati Alfa of Daytona Beach, and the weather is not ideal, but I had to get this out to you guys because this is it. This is where we're starting 2020, and it is on a great note. 2020 Ghibli S Gransport. This is sick. Look at this car. Tell me that you guys do not love this spec. Wow. So first, let's talk about the 2020 Ghibli S Gransport. Looking at 424 horsepower. All right, ZF 8-speed transmission. Top speed 177 miles per hour. That is a quick car. Now, with that said, these are all the same specs that you know and love from the Maserati Ghibli. Same with the 0 to 60, same with the foot-pounds of torque at 428. But there's nothing particularly new that we're looking at here. Let's just put it this way. I went into the Maserati training program, and normally they give you hero cards for each model year. They don't even have the hero card out for this yet, which leads me to believe either this is so new that they haven't had a chance to list everything that is on the 2020 Ghiblis, or that it's pretty much the same as the 2019s, so they were in no rush to update Maserati's training program so I could print out the hero card and tell you guys everything that is new about this car. So it is not even currently in Maserati's system on what is actually new for the 2020 Ghiblis. This specific spec doesn't have anything that stands out to me besides the fact that it's a, special Gransport model. But other than that, this is pretty simple. This is what you've seen before out of a Maserati Ghibli. First, let's talk about the paint. The exterior paint, Blu Emissione. Blu Emissione, which means emotion, translates to emotion. And you really see the emotion in this paint. Now with the Mica metallic flake here, you don't really see it as much with the sun not glaring on it and being out. Florida's not being itself, is not really showing it how I want to show it for you guys, but just know that this thing shines. Blu Emissione, Blue Emotion, that is the paint color of choice. With this, you also have the Nero Edizione package. Well, what does that do? And the Gransport package, well, what does that do? Let's break it down for you guys. The Gransport package is going to give you the bigger front fascia, all right? The Gransport front bumper, it looks phenomenal. Big air intakes on each side. You have the black front lip. You have the black side blades on each side. For the Gransport package on the side, you also have the body match rocker panel here, or side skirt, shall we say. So this is all done in the Blu Emissione paint. You also have the Gransport badge there. You do have the body color door handles as well. And for the Gransport package, you have the black window surround as well for that. Now, let's go to the back. For the Gransport, one of the most noticeable things, the gloss black middle. You also have the big honeycomb grille and a nice shaped fascia on the rear bumper as well. Very sporty, very cool look. If you do the carbon package, you'll get the rear wing to go with it and some carbon bits. But we have the Nerissimo package. Well, what is the Nerissimo package? It's the black package. Black Nerissimo translates to that. So what is blacked out on this that isn't normally blacked out? Well, let's start with the 21-inch Titano wheels, all done in black. 21-inch. When I had my Ghibli, I love these wheels, and now you can have them done gloss black with the Nerissimo package. Super killer. You have your Brembo brakes and your drilled rotors because it is an S model, so your drilled rotors are there. So you'll have those also with the big Maserati skip calipers, and you have that done in gloss black as well. And you have Pirelli P0 tires with these wheels. Your front grille done in all black. Normally it is chrome up front, black in the back, but for this one, all blacked out. Very nice look. Just to kind of give you a reference, look at this Gransport Ghibli here. All right, so since it has the Nerissimo package, instead of this being chrome up front and black in the back, this whole thing is done in black. Pretty dope, right? All right, let's talk about a few more things. You do have your driver assistance package. So you have the big fat trident right up there where all the technology is stored for your driver assistance package. You also have the full LED matrix headlights. That's an option that you can add as well. Looks so much better, performs so much better. The function just, I mean, it's outstanding. I did a whole video on the bi-xenon versus the full LEDs. You definitely want to check that out. And then continue on with the Nurissimo package. You do have the blacked out mirror caps. So instead of your mirror caps being done in a body color, you have them blacked for the Nurissimo package. Let's go back around on the side. Smoked out Maserati insignia for the Nurissimo package. Also, the Maserati insignia on the back here, done, smoked out for the Nurissimo package. Same with the Ghibli logo there and the S logo there. Smoked out for the Nurissimo package. One of the coolest looking things for the Nurissimo package is the gloss black exhaust tips. I do love that as well. It really just adds to the flavor of the rear diffuser there. Love this thing. But man, look at this car. Look at these colors. Look at how this shines. Now the sun is coming out a little bit, so I'm happy because now I can kind of show off that metallic flake paint for the blue Mizione there. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I love this color. I love that it is a Gransport. I love that it's optioned with the LED headlights. I love that it's optioned with the Nurissimo package. This thing is clean. 2020 is starting off amazing. Now, of course, I had to pop the hood here. Same twin turbo V6 3-liter that you're looking at for the 2020 Ghibli S. So what does that mean for performance? Well, 424 horsepower, 428 foot-pounds of torque. So with that said, it is going to be the same top speed, same 0 to 60, everything that you're used to for the Maserati Ghibli S. So again, this just looks beautiful. There's no dust under here because it's brand new. I just had to show it off for a quick second because it drives the same, sounds the same, looks the same. I mean, it's pretty much the same. Now we're gonna step inside in a moment here, but wanted to show you guys it's the same key as well for 2020. Unlock, lock. You do have your trunk release and your remote start there with your physical key inside. If you were to press the button here and right here and pull it down, you can pull it out and you'll have your physical key. Just to let you guys know, this does have soft close doors. So it's gonna pull those doors right in and you'll hear a nice click. I'll shut up this time so you guys can hear it. There you go. Now stepping inside of this Ghibli S Gransport is a pretty safe spec. Black on black with some carbon fiber trim. Can't be mad at that. Do have what I'm sitting in is these wonderful sport bucket seats. All right, so these look really good. All done in black, no contrasted stitching, nothing like that. They kept it simple with the options here, but they look pretty good. They're super comfortable and I cannot complain about that. I do wish there was a little bit of stitching on here, a little contrast stitching, maybe something in blue. The headrest done in stitching as well, but that is extra options as far as the price, so they went pretty standard here. Same throughout as well. You do have some leather upholstery. You have the sport steering wheel. You do have the big paddle shifters. All right, you do have the aluminum pedals down there as well. All right, you do also have the driver assistance package, which puts your extra options here. And on this 8.4-inch screen, you do have your driver assistance modes there as well. So it's pretty much the same as you've seen it before. Nothing specific added here, but you do have a couple things on this specific car. With the 360 camera for your driver assistance package. All right, not something you get on every car, but it is not new for 2020. Also, you have your rear sunshade, which I can just put up and put down by press of a button. Carbon fiber twill trim is not new for 2020. Same thing with the Bowers & Wilkins sound system here. It's just an upgrade, so if you pay for the upgrade, you get that as well. It's a very great system, guys. You definitely need to check it out if you are a music head. You do have right up top your Alcantara sun headliner and your sunroof there as well. Pretty standard setup. I mean, you do have your cell phone carrier there. You do have your SD card, USB aux right down there. Same thing with the Gransport and the Gran Lusos. They do get this nice cup holder setup, all open. Nice little design there. The carbon twill trim looks phenomenal. Little storage pocket there. You have your splitting right here, armrest, and you have your little cooler down here. If you want to let some cold air in, you can just move the toggle switch right there. Same 2-track system for the 8-speed ZF transmission. Pull back for drive, over for manual, back over for drive. If you want to go into neutral, reverse, and then park there. Pretty simple for that setup. You also have your traction off button here, your automatic start stop there, your ice mode, increase efficiency, your sport mode opens up those valves, and your dampers. You can make your dampers there active if you want to make them softer. You do have your hazard button up here, and you have your electric parking brake here. You also have your toggle switch there for your infotainment system and your volume rocker there, so you can turn up the volume if you want to do so. But yeah, this is everything you guys have seen before. Same on the steering wheel side as I spoke of, your driver assistance buttons there. You also have your cruise control buttons over here, hands-free on this side. This goes through your menu toggle here, so you can go through your menu, everything here on the speedo, radio, your start stop. You also have your trip there. You have your fuel economy, driver assistance, drive mode, lets you know we're in sport, your tire pressure here, and your main menu that shows your speed. But you can go through all of these by just pressing in on this button here, which changes. So it's kind of like enter. So you can see I press there, I can change it to kilometers or miles per hour, or if I go to vehicle info and press it, I can change through the transmission temp, the oil temp, everything like that, oil pressure. So there's a lot of things you can go through for here, and you can set this up how you like it. You just kind of customize it a little bit just by a press of a button. I mean, different stuff like that. You can see that the service is in 12,000 miles or 365 days, which lets you know this is brand new. Even though there's 35 miles on the clock, each Maserati has at least 25 miles of testing done at the track before they get here to the dealerships, because of the fact that they want to do that shakedown testing and make sure that everything is nice and dandy by the time you get your Maserati. Bringing over for the side here, light switches all through here, and your start stop button on the side there. Again, pretty standard. Other than that, there's not much to tell about the front here. Let's check out the glove box. That's your glove box. That's your space there. Pretty ample amount of space. It does have a nice little shelf up there if you want to separate a few things and not just one big jumble of things. Since we're talking about compartments, right here, good place to store your license and registration for when you get caught speeding in your Maserati Ghibli with that 424 horsepower. Good place to be. Very nice feel to the leather steering wheel. I love the perforated leather. I love the sports steering wheel. Behind it, you do have buttons also as well to change your radio modes, to change up and down on the stations, and to do the volume, both on each side. But yeah, this just feels really nice. You have your telescoping steering wheel. You can do, all right, move up and down, forward and backwards very easily. This is electric steering, so a level 2 autonomous driving. This is going to be moving by itself unless you change off that driver assistance, but it does have a nice feel to it, very loose. Some people like the hydraulic steering more. You know, it's really up to you guys, very subjective, but I think it's pretty nice. Let's hop in the back of the 2020 Ghibli, and as you can see, same amount of room back here as there's always been. You know, not the best amount of room, but it's decent. Now I'm 5'11", you guys can see. I was sitting pretty comfortably up front, but these big sport seats do have a nice indentation on the back plate here, so it gives my knees a little bit of room to be here comfortably. But as you can see, you know, it's not going to be for taller consumers here to sit in the back. You're going to want them up front where they have a little bit more leg room, ample amount of space, but you can really tighten up the space in the back here. But same kind of flavor, sport bucket seats in the back as well. Same kind of trim, your aluminum with the carbon fiber trim there. It looks really good. Same speakers for your Bowers & Wilkins sound system. Looks really good. And you have the cold weather package. So you do have the heated seats in the rear as well. Press it once, you see it is on high. Press it again, it's on low, and then press it one more time, it's off. You can also open and close the sunshade or put it up and put it down from sitting back here. So I just press that button there and you see the sunshade goes up. I just press it again and it goes down just that easily. So pretty simple in the back. You do have an extra storage pocket here, which is an option for this space here. So you have the storage pocket and you have the USB here as well. So that's nice for the armrest, that you can have a little storage pocket, and the nice cup holders as well. Center feed through right there in the middle for the trunk as well. Still some nice trunk space here. Pretty deep for this car in its segment. Still a 60-40 split for the rear seats, and still the cargo net with everything under as usual. Spare tire, tire inflate kit, jack, your front plate mount, and your battery tucked away over here. I mean, it's pretty much the same. You also have your automated closing here, closing and locking. You can also do it from your key fob or from inside of the Maserati. So let's talk about the price and options on this Blue Emissione 2020 Ghibli S Gransport. You're starting with the MSRP of $81,290. After options, you're looking at a grand total of $92,240 US. Now that is with the $1,195 of destination charges and the $300 preparation and delivery. So let's take a look at the additional options first and see what gets us up from that $81,290 to start. So first things first, you have your carbon fiber micro trill trim. That is $800. Next, you have your rear armrest storage. That is $140. Your Bowers & Wilkins sound system is an upgraded $2,000, and that is on the Gransport model. If you were to upgrade on a non-Gransport or Gran Lusso model, you're gonna pay a little bit more. Now with that, you also have the black brake calipers at $300. You also have the Neurisimo pack here at $1,100. Again, if you do not use this and upgrade on a different model, it is gonna cost you more. Then you have your paint, $1,000 for the Mica paint, cold weather pack, $550. The 21-inch titanium gloss wheels in black, $2,350. Your laminated rear glass, $300, and your hands-free power trunk at $500. Then a couple accessories that we have in the trunk. The luggage compartment mat, $75. The luggage compartment net, $55. The umbrella, $90, and the sunshade at $150 with the license plate frame at $45. Let's talk about this Gransport. Now, nothing has really changed for 2020. You're still getting your Skyhook suspension, 8-speed ZF transmission, your sport and ice modes. You're still getting your sunroof, which comes on all Ghibli standard. You have your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 60/40 rear folding seat. You also have your 7-inch driver information display, soft closed doors, everything that you remember seeing for the 2019 models. Also there, Harman Kardon sound system for the Gransport, but for this model, we upgraded to the Bowers & Wilkins, front and rear parking sensors, surround view camera, active blind spot, everything like that. Full LED tail lamps, alarm system, everything looks good. Everything is pretty much the same. Your gas mileage, 19 city and highway, 19 city and 24 highway. And that is your 2020 Ghibli S Gransport. So down in the comments below, I definitely want to know if you guys know anything specifically that is new for the 2020 Ghiblis. Again, I wasn't able to even print anything up from the Maserati training system that you can only access if you're an employee at the dealerships. All right, so if you work for Maserati or an employee at the dealerships, etc., that's the only way you can access this information. And even then, I still couldn't find any information on the 2020 Ghibli S as far as Maserati official information on what is new. So if anybody else happens to have any connections or ties and knows for sure, let me know, guys. So after seeing this spec and seeing that there's nothing necessarily new about this specific model, what do you guys think about this 2020 Maserati Ghibli S Gransport? I know you guys would rock this if given a chance. This is just beautiful. I had to show this off to you guys because of the fact that it's a 2020. It's a spec that we have not had here at the dealership yet before. I mean, other dealerships might have had this spec, but this is not anything I've ever put on the channel, especially from the dealership here. So it's a double whammy in my book. So let me know, what do you guys think about this 2020 Maserati Ghibli S Gransport? Now, with that said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Giving it a thumbs up helps get it up in the rankings. More people can see this, and we can have a bigger discussion on the first 2020 Maserati Ghibli S. Now, with that said, if you guys also enjoyed the video, check the description below. I do have a couple things there for you, like a one-time donation through PayPal. In case you guys want to help support the channel, you can throw $1 or $2 to that. You can also do the Patreon subscription link as well, or you can check out the RonsRides merch, where you can get a RonsRides t-shirt, you can get a RonsRides hoodie, RonsRides sticker, coffee mug, whatever you guys are thinking. If you guys want to support, definitely check that out. Or you can just check out the Facebook page, Snapchat, Instagram, all the social media, see what I'm up to, see what I'm posting next. With that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, enjoy your time and drive safe. I appreciate you guys checking in. We got some more good Maserati stuff coming for 2020. There's a few more models here that I'm going to get on the channel, so be prepared for that. We will talk to you guys in the next RonsRides video. You guys be blessed, have a great day, and we'll see you then. Peace.